If I needed an operation, well, I would go to a surgeon. I mean, it would be pretty foolish for me to go and get one of the kitchen knives and just start doing a bit of DIY surgery, right? Now, God's promise to Israel was, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. You see, we cannot do that by ourselves. We can't change our heart. We need God, the master surgeon, to give us a spiritual heart transplant. And this is where we run into problems when we try to fix our lives, but we don't allow God to change our hearts. It's like trying to do surgery on ourselves. But we also find the same difficulty when we try to help others who choose to remain stubborn and rebellious towards God. It is senseless to pay tuition to educate a fool, since he has no heart for learning. See, God is the one, and God alone is the one who can change our hearts. There was a friend of mine who regularly tried to tell her husband about Jesus. She would invite him to special events at church, she would tell him there's a men's meeting happening, and nothing changed. His mind was made up, and his heart was set. And eventually this woman, she accepted that she would not be able to change her husband. So she shifted her focus. She stopped talking to her husband about God, and she put a lot more effort into talking to God about her husband. She stopped talking to her husband about God, put a lot more effort into talking to God about her husband. And his heart began to soften. And many years later, her husband, who had now given his life to Jesus and worshipped Jesus with a passion, this husband, he testified to the fact there was nothing she could have ever said that would change him. Everything she said, it just irritated him. It just made it, I don't want to know. But it was when she went quiet and didn't say things, but she was just praying, that things began to change. Because you see, it's only God who can change hearts. So here's our thought to ponder. Who is it that you want to tell about? Why not spend some time telling Jesus about that person? Maybe you want to tell someone about Jesus. Well, why not start by talking to Jesus about that person?